Governor, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the obvious that you've debated Hillary Clinton a number of times. Of course, you've been on a dais with her and on a stage. And a lot of people read into this what is it like debating a woman versus a man, that Donald Trump has to handle things different. We all know the Rick Blasio experience in New York when they were campaigning for Senate, and he invaded her space, and it's said to have cost him the election. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but is it any different debating Hillary Clinton because she's a woman?
I don't know about that. I can tell you this, that in all of the debates that I had with her, I found her to be very, very disciplined, and found that she was very quick on returning a punch. And she was no slouch on that debate stage. I mean, let's face it, she is so well versed in so many of the issues, not only domestic issues, which I think is what this race is going to come down to in the end, which of these two candidates will bring people together to make the choices to make wages go up again in our country, but also she's so well versed internationally. And that's an asset she brings to that stage that very few people can, given her service as Secretary of State.
It's in the eye of the beholder, right? But it's in the eye of the beholder. A lot of people say there's no doubt she is, a wonk. She is steeped in these issues. She knows them well. She's very experienced at it. But I noticed even in a couple of debates, including yourself, that you would say something. She could get her back up. She could, get a little edge to her. They always tell Donald Trump not to do that. Is it best advice for Hillary Clinton as well? If you had to advise her, what would you tell her?
My advice to Secretary Clinton would be that she needs to immediately respond to any hits that Donald Trump tries to lay on her, but then immediately pivot back to the issues that matter most around people's kitchen tables. And they are jobs, wages, affordable college, the sort of meat and potato issues that families are most concerned about. I think that there's going to be a lot of people tuning in, frankly, because they're tired of hearing all of us talk about Donald Trump nonstop, and they want to hear us talk about them and their families. And that's what they're going to be looking for from these two candidates. So as often as Donald Trump may spit at Hillary Clinton, she needs to wipe the spit from her eye and pivot right back to middle-class opportunity and the issues that speak to that.
Well, they're both good at doing that. They're both good at doing that, right? But you advise that they try to stick to the issues, try not to get personal. Good luck with that. But I mean, I guess what I'm asking in the end is how do you think we will judge after the debate who won the debate?
Well, I think this is going to be a different sort of format for Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton had a lot of experience, especially down the stretch with one-on-one debates with Senator Sanders. In those extended format debates, unlike the cattle call with 10 candidates or 7 candidates on the stage where people score points based on sound bites and how snarky and outsider they can look, this is now down to 2 human beings, one of whom is going to be our next commander-in-chief. So it's going to be very hard for Donald Trump to evade and hide his lack of knowledge about so very many public issues. And I think that people are smart, and I think their antennae are up. And anger and fear never put food on a family's table. So I think that's what's going to determine this race. It's going to be that extended format, and which of these two is actually qualified to do this very tough job.
All right, so I'll put you down as a maybe on Donald Trump, Governor. All right? Thank you very much.
No, I'm not a maybe on Donald Trump. Hey, thank you, Neil. Good seeing you, man.